What up? A lot of people will talk to you about the importance of building your brand. Branding is everything, and this is all true. But I want to take it a little further and talk about synergies. So what is a synergy? A synergy, especially in business, is a state in which two or more things work together and in a fruitful way that produce an effect that is greater than the sum of their individual parts. Which means that you can have a brand, like I have a brand, Kaysha, but let's say I have another brand, Shadowwear. When Kaysha and Shadowwear work together, it generates a better business, and I'm all about synergies. So when I started Sushi Roll, the label, first of all, what I did and what I've been doing the last 20 years is build a lot of brands. I have my main brand, which is Kaysha, that's my biggest brand. But I also have a brand that I built at the same time as Kaysha, which is the Sushi Raw brand, which is the name of the label and the philosophy behind it. I have a lot of other brands like Shadowwear, which is this, which is a clothing brand. I also have other musical brands, Diamantero, Monsieur de Chada, Angel City, and many other brands. Then I have all the people that I work with. They have brands too that we are developing. Brands that I developed over the year, like other artists, Elisio, Sumia, and so on and so on and so on. All the people that I work with. When we decide to work in synergy, we then use the power of our brands and combine them. So another example of what I've been doing these days is the last 4 years, I've been working on the brand of my wife, and her brand is Ola Jarel. She's an influencer. She has 200K followers on Instagram and almost 100,000 on YouTube. I have more than 100K on Instagram. I have millions of views on YouTube, and now we have our daughter. She also has an Instagram, even if she's 21 months. And she's also starting to have a lot of followers because she's a baby. So all these are brands. And all these brands alone, they are doing their things, but together we are making interesting synergies. For example, synergies that I do alone, I will take, for example, Diamantero, which is my brand when it comes to African music on Spotify and stuff. With Diamantero, I've been slowly reaching a number of listeners, around 10,000 or 15,000 in the platform. But because the brand Kaysha is already big in music like Kizomba covers Zouk, Coupé Décalé, it makes sense to have these two brands help each other. Diamantero, when I mix it with Kaysha, I can do some interesting things. Another type of synergy I do, for example, with the wife. Every time we shoot a video for my wife's YouTube channel, the music that we use in the videos is my music. And then in every video, there's a link to go listen to the music for those who are interested. So you see how you make the business turn. If you have like a lot of brands that can help each other, it's perfect. I have my brand Shadowwear, and as you see, when I do videos, I try every once in a while to use my brand on these videos. And if you look at all my videos, there's always the logo in the beginning. All these are ways to help your brand work together to create something that is bigger than the individual parts. You see, the whole is always greater than the sum of its parts. That's what a synergy is. And I encourage people to find synergies. An example of an amazing synergies that inspired me the last 20 years and more, the hip hop group Wu-Tang Clan. It's amazing business synergies. They came together as a hip hop group and they released the first album, 36 Chamber, Enter the Wu-Tang. Hip hop fans went crazy. But then they released the album of Method Man, and then the album of Jeezy, Raekwon, the Jeff, Ghostface Killer. Everybody had their solo album. Reza had the solo album. Then Reza became Bobby Digital. And then in all the albums, you had featurings from all the members. So everybody was benefiting from the brand Wu-Tang, but at the same time, everybody was becoming superstars on their own And in every album, everybody was helping each other lift the whole thing. And he made the brand Wu-Tang huge, and he made everybody huge. That's a synergy. And after that, they start putting out the brand, they start putting out clothing, shoes, etc., etc. I got inspired by this when I did the label, when I released my album African Bohemian. All the artists that I put as a featuring in It's All Love, African Bohemian, Legendary were Sumia, Elisio, ABG, who were artists on my label. And when I released their solo albums after signing all of them, in Sumia's first album, which was a critical success, we had featurings from Kaysha, Elisio, ABG, Isa, the Sushuo artists. Then after Sumia's album, we released Elisio's album, and in Elisio's album, you had featurings from Sumia, Kaysha, ABG. And then ABG's album, you guessed it, that's how you use the synergy to create a business that work together. When I invest in my own shows, I will call to perform with me friends that I'm working with, so that my name, Kaysha, can attract the people, which is beneficial to the brand. This brand become bigger, people listen more. Since everybody's on my label, I make more money. Synergies, my people. Hope you like this video. Click the subscribe button, notification bell. Any advice about life and business, you know where to find me. In the comments, put any question you have, and I'll try to record some videos, figure out these things. Probably soon we'll be making a video about how to release your music by yourself without a label. It's something that a lot of people have been asking me, and I'm gonna start a series on Inspire, how to create music from scratch, release it, to understand publishing, how to protect your song, release your song, how to distribute your song, and what are the strategies that you can use to have people listen to your song. So stay tuned for this, and I hope you liked it. Leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.